Final hour of the Infowars.com War Room today. Infowars.com. Tomorrow's news today. Infowars.com. Next year's news today. And in fact, today, Infowars.com. Next decade's news today. My co-host Roger Stone is with me, and we got a couple of things to talk about. So Roger is obviously very busy right now. He's dealing with a political witch hunt trying to destroy his life. He has a group of angry protesters going to his house where his wife is right now and trying to intimidate her, a totally innocent woman, not involved in any of this, a really sweetheart, a practicing Buddhist. And so, and Roger was just saying he can't even leave the courtroom in D.C. today without this hate mob that is just driven with such hate, Roger. You can see it in their face. But somehow in the middle of all of this, Roger, you have time to be, I guess, coordinating or colluding with people in the Trump administration and the government, somehow involved with hacking Jeff Bezos' phone. I mean, it's just these people have totally lost their mind, Roger.
No, there's no question. Look, I do know Michael Sanchez. He happens to be a very high-powered Hollywood talent manager. He manages a good friend of mine. I've met him. I've had dinner with him. He's a very fine guy. But the idea that he's part of some vast right-wing conspiracy is nonsense. I don't know who leaked Mr. Bezos's text messages, but they certainly weren't hacked by the national security apparatus of Donald Trump, which would be highly illegal. This is one of the craziest left-wing conspiracy theories I've ever heard in my entire life. And we here at InfoWars got it to you first. So when the Daily Beast tries to push this line of bullshit, it's complete nonsense.
Yeah, and so we're just putting our leg out to trip up the fake news Daily Beast before they try to use this fake story to attack you and President Trump, which seems like all they want to do these days. It's really kind of sad that that's where we're at. Roger, I don't know if you really want to get into it, but I haven't seen you in an hour. I mean, how is the situation at your house? Is your wife okay? If you don't want to talk about it, I understand, but I'm just curious because I care about you and your family. I mean, did the police decide to finally do their job and show up with this leftist angry mob threatening your family?
Well, it's important people understand this. A group of supporters of mine, supporters of the president, decided that it would be a nice thing to go to the house and rally in support of me. My wife is not a public person, but my daughter agreed to greet them and maybe say a few words. And that started to spread on Facebook and social media. And before long, the radical leftists, the Antifa types, the violent left, started menacing and announcing their intention. And then some of them started showing up. The Fort Lauderdale police have, I'm told, now responded. I don't want people, if I may quote Gavin McInnes, get off my lawn. My wife is a peaceful person. I don't want someone harming my dogs. The death threats today have peaked at an all-time high. The people menacing me at the street, people waving at me with the middle finger as I, tried to arrive in Washington. It's disconcerting. On the plus side, of course, Owen and I gave a terrific interview to the Daily Caller. Look for that. Owen talked a lot about the torrent of hatred we saw today, the tsunami of vituperation and invective from the haters. They are the haters. We are not the haters. They are the haters. I am facing 45 years in prison, potentially, for crimes I did not commit. I intend to plead not guilty. If people ask me, are you concerned? Are you worried? I'm concerned about not having enough resources to fight. Robert Mueller and the deep state have unlimited tax dollars. That's the irony. And a platoon of left-wing Ivy League lawyers who voted for Hillary Clinton or donated to her or supported her or attended her election night activities. And I only have you in the InfoWars audience. I need people to go to stonedefensefund.com to ensure that I have the funds to fight, I need people to go to the Infowars.com site, go to the store, and either buy one of our great products, one of our nutraceuticals, one of our books, one of our T-shirts, or just go right to the donate button and send Alex Jones and the Infowars crew $50 or $100 or $500, because the platform of Infowars is crucial to my defense. Let's take today, for example. When they shouted me down and I couldn't speak outside the courthouse, where did I go where I knew that I wouldn't be censored, where I knew I could speak the truth and it wouldn't be edited? There's only one place, and that's Infowars. So my fate, Infowars' fate are integrally linked, and Alex Jones needs your support. They want to do next to him what they're trying to do to me. So while he may be patient zero in the war of censorship, I'm patient zero in the lawfare that they are using. If they succeed in me, what's next? A daring FBI raid on the Infowars bunker in Texas, where they seize all of the electronics. They took my computers, they took my iPad, they took my camera, my video camera, they took my microphones. You can't tell me that they took these not because they wanted to stop my ability to communicate. There's nothing in my computers that matters. They have,
or that they didn't already have.
Exactly true. And we still don't have answers as to why CNN had access to my arrest. This just doesn't make any sense. I have no choice but to fight on. I will admit to you that I am physically exhausted, mentally exhausted. This was a very trying day. I will be on with Laura Ingraham tonight on the Ingraham Angle at 10. Hopefully I can stay awake that long because I want to tell people what this was like, and I want more people to know about the war against censorship that we're waging here at Infowars.
Well, and of course, Roger, I just hope that more American people can wake up to this. And I think that maybe there's that angle to this from President Trump's point of view. It's like, look, if the American people are just so far gone with no common sense or logic or ability to think critically, and they can't see how you're being politically persecuted right now, then maybe that's so devastating to Trump's morale that, he just doesn't know what else he can do. And Roger, again, they don't have any Russian collusion. They've never found any Russian collusion. These are all process crimes that they drummed up against you, entrapment crimes. Meanwhile, the Democrats are literally up to their damn eyeballs in Russian collusion.
No, you're absolutely right. I mean, the list of leftist Democrats who have lied under oath before the Congress or in official proceedings, Mr. James Comey, FBI director, Andrew McCabe, deputy director, the psychopath John Brennan, the former CIA director, Cheryl Mills, Huma Abedin, Hillary Clinton herself, Rod Rosenstein, FBI Director Christopher Wray. These men and women all lied under oath regarding matters that were consequential, matters that were material. My errors of memory I will prove in court are essentially immaterial. They didn't conceal any greater conspiracy or any greater crime. If they could have charged me with conspiracy, if they could have charged me with collaboration with WikiLeaks, I assure you they would have done so. That evidence does not exist. The conjecture that they'll have it now that they have my computers, they've had everything in my computers for 2 years. We know that. This is the War Room. I'm Roger Stone. I'm with Owen Schroyer, who's had my back this week like nothing you've seen, something I deeply regret. We'll be right back.
Let's go to Wild Man in Illinois. Thanks for holding and about to say Happy New Year. Go ahead.
Alex,
Yeah, going into 2019, what Trump's got to do to save America, he's got to declassify FISA, expose the corruption, arrest the traitors, and arrest the pedophiles. That's how he saves America. My opinion, an over-the-road trucker, hard-working, honest man, that's what I believe.
I agree. Victory or death. He's now, looks like he's cleaning house. He's getting rid of all the double agents. And the word is Trump is going to go into battle now. We're talking he's going to strike back against the censorship. He's going to strike back against the pedophile rings. It's already begun. He's going to strike back against the deep state. He's going to strike back against all the criminal activity of Comey and Mueller being Russian operatives. So just get ready.
Another note, I've spent over $3,000 in your store this year. I'm a loyal supporter, and thanks for great products.
Brother, let me tell you something. I want to thank you. If folks like you didn't stand with us against the incredible Hillary Clinton and Soros attacks, which they admit they're running, we would not be here now. They're taking Michael Savage off the air. They're taking everybody. They took Franklin Graham off Facebook. They need to get us all off the air before they make their move on Trump. That's why this is a war. And you supporting us is incredible. Which products do you like the best?
Man, I use the bodies. I got so many of the T-shirts that ain't even funny. I got your stickers posted on my hard hat, on my GPS, my truck. I tell truckers about you over the CB Airways all across the country. I spread the word about you. I wear your clothes, your hats, your shirts, you name it. Multitude of products.
How much love do you get versus hate do you get?
You know, it's people skeptical, but like it's probably about 50-50 or 60-40 your way. It's just so many people got their head in the sand out here.